the appropriate order. We are at Watson's Bay. We are at Watson's Bay in Sydney, Australia. Watson's Bay is on Sydney Harbour, on the southern end or south head of the harbour. You go around, you go to Bondi, eventually reach Coogee, which is my beach. You even make the SCG. And the stadium, with the distance, you can, I don't know if you can actually see, you see boats. You can see a rather glary side of things. Well, that's actually the Sydney Harbour there, Watson's Bay Hotel. Watson's Bay Doyle's is next door. You can see around there a lot of people drinking and eating. I'm about to have a lemonade, surprisingly. I wanted to talk about the upcoming test series, the Ashes Test Series. There are 5 tests. There's 5. The first being in Perth, Optus Stadium. Excuse me, number 2, second test, will be in Brisbane, the Gabba. The third test will be in Adelaide Oval. And that's just before Christmas. And then after Christmas, Boxing Day, is the Melbourne Test, MCG, which will be a significant 4th test in the series, followed, of course, by the Sydney Cricket Ground in January, the only test in January, which will be at the SCG, the 5th test. So it looks like there'll be a lot of changes to the Australian side. Pat Cummins is out of the first test. Josh Hazlewood is also out of the first test. The likely ends will be definitely Scott Boland is definitely going to be one of the bowlers. Brendan Dockett seems to be another one that's favoured. Michael Ness has been brought in, but he won't be selected. It'll probably be Brendan Dockett for Hazlewood and Boland for Cummins. Then in terms of the batting order, well, we know that Sam Constance is already out of the squad. He's playing in the Prime Minister's 11 at I think in Canberra. Thank you. In Canberra, and then the openers will obviously be Khawaja. It looks like Weatherall will get a go. He'll be debuting. Labuschagne will be at first drop, Smith at second. Probably then Travis Head 5. 6, well, this is the big one. Is it going to be Cameron Green or Bo Webster? It looks like Cameron Green. Followed by, of course, Alex Carey, which will be 7. And then, of course, the 4 bowlers. Now, again, Boland, Brendan Doggett, Stark, and likely Nathan Lyon. We've got, that'll be the 11 more than likely. I'm pretty sure that you will see Nathan Lyon play. Jai Richardson was actually in the nets bowling quite well. Pat Cummins was bowling well too. He will be probably in for the second test, I would imagine, at the expense of Brendan Dockett. Whether Josh Hazlewood's ready, we're not sure. Jai Richardson's going to feature, I would say, at some stage. And unfortunately, Sean Abbott, he's injured for an indefinite period. I've got a few people there saying hello. What's your thoughts on Galton Gambier? Well, are we talking about what he's saying? I mean, India has a person there in Galton Gambier who's very opinionated, very strong in his thoughts, very, very much a person who has his own opinion. I've got to respect him for it because, I mean, Galton Gambier is a great player and well respected. I love to see Ravi Shastri back, but he's not. He's more commentary these days. So I would argue that India had a horrible game against. He was quite forthright in saying they should have batted better. The wicket was capable of being batted on, and I kind of agree with him, really. Who was the best batsman of this generation? The current generation? Current generation best player? Oh, I mean, Root, Smith, Shubman Gill certainly getting up there. Virat Kohli would have to be up there as well. Kane Williamson on his day. You can't dismiss Bubba Azam as well. Who was opening for the first test in Perth? I said before that Kawaja will definitely be opening up. The second person, it looks as though it's going to be Weatherall. Although I don't agree with that. Jake Weatherall opening or Marnus. Marnus won't be opening. Marnus will not be opening the batting. I'm certain that he'll be 3, if anywhere. Weatherall will open with Kawaja. Labuschagne 3, 4 will be Smith, 5 will be Travis Head, 6. Probably Cameron Green and Bob Webster will miss out. Alex Carey will be at 7. Then Stark at 8. And then you've got Lyon, Boland and Doggett to be 9, 10, 11. My favourite Indian cricketer, Virat Kohli for sure. In the past, probably Tendulkar, Rohit Sharma, Vivius Lakshman. Who's going to win the Ashes? Well, in my opinion, it'll be 3-2 Australia. If all matches are actually will have a result. That's the big question. Whether or not it's going to have a result or not, that's the question. I'm going to have a sip of my lemon. This is lemonade, by the way. This is just lemonade. Why has Joe Root failed in Australia? He hasn't really failed. He has a sort of century, that's all. He's had some pretty good innings that were below 100, and he's such a great batter. He's only a couple of thousand from Tendulkar being the best batter ever. I reckon we'll see a century from Root, probably at Adelaide. Australia will win easily, but the injuries can affect it. Yeah, they certainly can. We've already got Cummins and Hazelwood out. Now Stark goes down in this match. 3 of our top bowlers are all not playing or not in the game, and so a lot will rest on Scott Boland and the debutant Brendan Doggett. Sean Abbott's also out. Michael Ness is back in, but not really. There's a few other bowlers. Jai Richardson might be the surprise packet. Jai Richardson. If you look at my videos, you'll see he's there as one of the players that are, have been in the nets with the Ashes squad. So he's not in the squad, but he may well end up being in the squad. Which IPL team do I support? I've always been a Kolkata Knight Riders person, although all challengers Bangalore have done very well. I like them too. Do you think England has a chance to win the Perth Test due to the unavailability of a few players? Yes, absolutely. Harry Brook gets going, Root gets going, Dockett's there as well. As well. Crawley, I think, is in the side here. And Ollie Pope, they've got a great batting lineup. And of course, you can't discount Ben Stokes. Adam Holyoake was around the ground there. He sent me a video. I'm not sure what he sees, but he would probably agree. Do you think England has the chance to win the Perth? Yes, I already said that. Yes, I would agree with that. Okay, so there you go. The England side's pretty predictable, actually. Duckett, Crawley, probably Pope at 3, Root 4, Brook 5, Stokes could well be 6, 7 would be Jamie Smith. He may even go higher in the order. And then the bowlers, Mark Wood, Jofra Archer, could well be a spinner in there somewhere. Another bowler. They've got quite a few bowlers to pick from, actually. England should take advantage of Australian main players that are not playing. They should. This is their moment of truth. For England, England's moment of truth. They can actually get 1 or 2 tests up, and then they're going to make it very hard for Australia. You can see there Watson's Bay in the background. Any other questions, guys? England should take advantage. England will take it. England fades away in intensity as the series progresses, otherwise it will be a close series. That's true. If they get 1 or 2 tests up, it's going to make it pretty hard to come back for Australia. And England have done it before. Don't worry, England have done it before. All right, so there we go. The Australian batting lineup, almost obvious, but I don't agree with it at all. I think Jason Sanger should be there, but he's not. I don't think Labuschagne should be there in the side. So you've got obviously the openers there of Weatherall and Kawaja, 3, Labuschagne 4, Smith 5, the likes of Travis Head. 6 will probably be Cam Green. He'll have to drop down the order. 7 is Alex Carey, 8 Stark, 9 I'll say Dockett, 10 Boland and 11 Lyon, or in that vicinity of makeup of the top batting lineup. Do you think England? Okay. KP, your message has been retracted. Why has it been retracted? Why has KP Kevin Peterson's message been retracted? No idea. Anyway, I think there's a lot going for this, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll get more and more people watching. And, again, you can see the background there. I'm just trying to get some focus there on the man's playing up. So Watson's Bay Boutique Hotel. Okay. All right, I've gone 10 minutes now, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. Stay tuned. Eyes on sports, eyes on cricket and Norman Constantly. Don't forget to view, like and share. What changes should Indian team do to reclaim their home test charm? Well, they need to have a good look at their batting line. I don't know why Washington Sundar was number 3. I'm sorry. That was a bit desperate. He's a good player, but he's not a number 3 batter, I don't think. The openers are, Shuman Gill and that shouldn't, and Judge should stay. Where's that? That Nair player, he's worth it keeping. I feel frustrated for him. He was Arun Nair. I think he's a good player. Bowling, the bowling one was strong. It was just they didn't take the wickets. What about he got some Jadeja there who did very well, but his good old nemesis, his bowling partner, is not there with him at all. So, yes, all right. So, why are future players coming from Australia? Because never players is 30 plus. Okay. I don't know. India don't have a replacement for Bumrah. No, they don't. Well, Siraj has been bowling very well. I think Siraj is particularly good. I wouldn't knock him. Bumrah's the key, of course, for their side. But he didn't have the chance. That wicket was more of a spinning wicket. Any other questions, guys? He's saying hi, hello. Said hi from Alex Barty. You can see there the background there. You can see a distinct background of Watson's Bay there. Around to Watson's Bay. This is there. It's frustrating to see so many all-rounders in testing. Yeah, I agree. Washington Sundar and Akshar Patel and Jadeja, they're all. Oh, you're in, that's very good. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off now, so stay tuned. Eyes on sports. Eyes on cricket with Norman Constantly. Ashes series coming. First test is Perth. Second, Gabba in Brisbane, which was famous for the Indians. Third in Adelaide, just before Christmas. Just after Christmas, Boxing Day. Melbourne and Sydney will be January. Stay tuned. We'll talk soon. All of us, guys. Ciao.